Hi Virgo, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always check what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of January, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and if you would like to know more details about it, you can check in the description box below, or you can email me with your questions. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Virgo, some of you could be struggling with your emotions and attachments during this period of time. Some of you Virgos feel a little bit, torn. It's like in a moment of a lot of emotional debate between staying or leaving something behind, not knowing how to move on, not knowing how to stay where you are. So there's a lot of discomfort where you are emotionally in your life, where you are in your journey right now. It also, spiritually speaking, it feels a little bit, complex, because it's like you don't feel good, or you don't feel your best there, but also there's a resistance in walking away. There's a resistance in letting go of a particular issue that has kept you, for that reason, stuck where you don't like to be. So 8 of Cups is your challenge. Your challenge is to walk away. Your challenge is to move on. Your challenge is to pursue your dreams, pursue real fulfillment, pursue real connections, pursue things that, are about progression, are about your future, are about what you deserve, but feeling held back by the amount of importance that something that you're called to walk away from has. It's like you have an attachment to something that it's important for you, that it brings a certain, emotional reference to you. And that's why you're having a hard time letting it go. It has this reference, it has this meaning that is so massive. It meant such a lot to you that to be called to just abandon it, to walk away, to not think about it, to not put energy into it could be scary. It could be felt even as a threat, again, to a reference that, again, it's just that, Virgo, that I keep getting like, what you're dealing here right now is just a reference. It's something that is to guide you, was a part here of your journey, and it's something that it indicates where you have come from, but not where you're supposed to be, where you're supposed to be next, where you're supposed to be ahead. And it's a difficult decision for some of you to really just walk away or put certain endings in place, because again, you need a new emotional perspective, which is all about what mid-January can offer you, is a new emotional perspective. Some of you, this is an issue of self-love as well. This is about needing to love yourself deeply and like an extra, so more. Whatever you're doing in terms of self-love, it seems like you need to intensify this energy. You need to put yourself and your well-being, emotionally speaking, as a, number one priority, as that one thing that you can't get distracted, you can't ignore. Because right now, it's very important to help you, gain that trust, gain that courage to really take the steps forward. This is about you being pending here in a journey that's not your own. It's something that's not your own anymore. Something that you don't need to give anymore. And that does not have anything to give you in return. So I'm feeling like for some of you, Virgos, this is about a relationship that you're having a hard time, moving on from, giving up on, without feeling this This it's like this thick shadow emerges when you consider it, of fear. It's like your fear the abandonment of something, of someone that already did. So you see, there's this point of, you are afraid of abandoning something that already abandoned you. They already left. They're already emotionally completed here something with you. So you're waiting for something that does not have much to give you in return. And I would say it does not have anything to give you in return, as for it is right now. And your advice with the Queen of Cups is to really feel what your soul is urging you, is to really feel this kind of heart cry for something else, for something more. I feel like you're constantly being given indications that you should move forward, that you should put yourself here in a more loving position, that you should care more for you, and you should embrace, emotional changes. And I feel like mid-January you can get it, actually, because this is such a discomfortable, I keep getting like, it's such an uncomfortable, experience, that it starts to get to that point that it bothers you so much that you need to, yes, do something. I feel like some of you Virgos are willing to try something new here. It could be like there seems to be here something like an experiment. So maybe you're trying with the new therapies or solutions to your problems, especially emotionally speaking. You're trying something to see if it works, right? To see if it allows this untying of knots, untying of attachments that don't serve you. During this time in mid-January, you could feel very receptive as well, very sensitive, very strong empathy here with you, Virgo. It's like you're feeling everything from you, from those around you. You're extremely connected with human suffering during this time, so you have a lot of compassion and you have a lot of devotion here to causes that appeal to your emotion. So you could be very caring to those that are struggling right now. But don't forget that you need to give this to yourself as well. Because I feel like some of you Virgos could be, again, giving emotionally, and not putting, right, into your own cup, not pouring into your own cup. So you can repeat energies of sabotage where you end up feeling so drained and so confused about all of this love narrative that you're dealing with, right? Because there's something about love that it's an enigma for you, Virgo, especially in mid-January. There's a big enigma for you because it's a mystery. You don't quite understand it. You don't quite know what to make out of it. You just feel it, and you keep feeling it and feeling it. Queen of Cups, feeling it and feeling it and feeling it. And I feel like there's a huge transformation that will be occurring for many of you when it comes to this point where you understand that love does not meet logic, or love is exactly about the sensation of feeling it, not explaining it. It's not explainable. So you're trying to explain something to find, a purpose, to find a definition of something that I keep getting like is of a higher power, is something you can't touch. Just you can't, it feels, it comes to you, it runs through you, but you can't objectify it. So if you're trying to objectify love or people, it's going to be a little bit tricky even, because you're creating your own beliefs. And I feel like for some of you, you already have created beliefs that are now clashing. Like your previous beliefs about love and the beliefs that you're now, the things that are now being questioned about these beliefs, the experiences that make you question these beliefs are really causing, again, a confrontation with your heart that it's a little bit paralyzing for some of you Virgos to look at your heart and to really see what's there. And I feel like some of you are even questioning, like, do I still love this person? Do I still want or not this thing that, you know, emotionally has been appealing to me but not really working? Or have I really moved on from someone? So you have questions for your own heart during this time. It's like you need a chat with your heart. You need some time to look and feel what's there, and learn to be in this feeling energy more than in a rational one when it comes to matters that I feel like for some of you, it's like this when it comes to matters that you can't solve. And you have been, this is something you have been dealing with for some time. So I feel like some of you Virgos might feel, you know, that there's a lot of unrequited energy here of love. So maybe you feel like you love someone but they don't love you back, but then there's someone that loves you but you don't love them back. And, you know, there's this questioning of why it has to be this way, right? Why is it so unfair that the one I want doesn't want me, but then the one that wants me, I don't want them? So you see, love is, you know, a case study for some of you Virgos during this time. But the way in which you study it might need to be a little bit different from your usual ways. So I hope you have a great mid-month. I want to thank all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.